Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's episode we are going to be making some delicious fufu corn and kati. Let's cook. To cook, I'm going to start by making a fufu corn. Here I have my corn flour already sieved and I'm going to proceed making the fufu corn. I'm going to start by boiling some water. I'm boiling my water in two separate pots. Typically what we do is we boil the water in one large pot and we reserve part of it in a flask or in a pot and place it by the 3-stone fireside. But since I'm using a gas cooker to cook and I'm having two burners, I just prefer to boil my water in two separate pots. So I'm going to start by dividing my corn flour into two. I'm going to add some corn flour into the black bowl and I'm going to mix that with some cold water. I'm going to use my hands to mix this thoroughly and I'll do this off camera and I'll be right back. To have this consistency. Now we are going to be adding in the corn flour we mixed earlier into this boiling water and we are going to stir with a pistol. And I'm just going to go ahead and stir this until it thickens up. Then I'm going to cover it up and let it boil. So you just continue stirring this just like this and you let it thicken up before you cover it. Fufu corn has been boiling for a while now. So I'm going to go ahead and add in some dry flour into this and I'll mix it up and add some hot water. I will just go ahead and mix this up properly off camera and I'll be right back. After mixing up our fufu corn, this is what it looks like now. I'll just go ahead and add in some hot water from the other pot into this and I'll let it cook. I am just going to cover this up and let it cook like this. Our fufu corn has been cooking like this for about 10 minutes now. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix this all up and add in a little bit more hot water. Our fufu corn is ready now, so I'm just going to go ahead and tie this in small bundles. I'll be doing that off camera and I'll show you once I'm done. We are done with our fufu corn, so we are now going to proceed to making our vegetables. Here we have our vegetables. I'm just going to go ahead and wash these and slice it up. I'm going to be doing this off camera. All washed and sliced, I'm just going to go ahead and boil this. One tip to keep your vegetable green is don't cover it when boiling it and make sure to stir it frequently while it's boiling so it doesn't turn brown. Now that our vegetable is almost ready, I'm just going to go ahead and add in some salt. I'm going to let this boil for about 5 minutes again before taking it off the fire. Our vegetable is all ready and we just went ahead to squeeze it and drain off the excess water. So now we are going to be frying the vegetable, and to do this we need some onion, some palm oil, some leeks, and some tomatoes. So we'll just go ahead and fry our njama. In a heated pot, I'm going to go ahead and add in our palm oil. I am going to let this cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now that our oil is all heated up, I'm going to go ahead and fry the leeks and the onion as well. I'm going to let this fry for about 2 minutes before I add in the tomatoes. I'm going to stir this and let this fry. Now that our tomato is all cooked, I'm going to go ahead and add in some seasoning cubes. And I'm going to add in some salt. And I'm just going to mix this up. Then I'm going to go ahead and add in our vegetables. I am just going to mix this up so everything combines. Then I'll let it cook again for about 5 minutes and our vegetable is ready. Our vegetable is all ready now. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this off the fire. And we are going to proceed to making our khati. We are now going to be making our khati, and for this we need some chicken, some palm oil, some tomatoes, some leeks and onion, and we need some black pepper, some country onion and seasoning cubes, as well as some salt. We are going to start by seasoning our chicken with some salt. Then I'll be adding in some palm oil into the chicken, just a little bit, and I'm going to mix this up thoroughly. This is what our chicken looks like now. I will now be browning our chicken in a pan. Typically this is done on a grillage, but since I don't have that, I just had to improvise with a frying pan. So it is done on hot coal. You can grill it on hot coal till it's golden brown, but I don't have that at the moment, so I'm just using my pan. It's going to give almost the same effect. Here we have our chicken, perfectly browned, almost like we did this on the grill. So I'm just going to set this aside, and we are going to go ahead frying our tomatoes. In a heated pot, we are now going to be adding in our palm oil. We'll let this heat up for about a minute or two. Then we are going to be frying our onions. We are going to let this fry for about 2 minutes more. Then we are going to add in some water into this, and we are going to add in our chicken as well. Now that our tomatoes is well cooked, I'm just going to go ahead and add in our chicken and some water. While our chicken is cooking, we are going to go ahead and grind our black pepper and country onion. We are now going to be adding in our ground spices into our chicken. And we are just going to stir this up, add in more water and let the chicken cook. We are also going to be adding in some seasoning cubes and salt to this. Make sure you taste this before adding in some salt and seasoning cubes, because we had earlier put some salt in the chicken. Our Khati is now ready. This tastes so yummy. We are just going to go ahead and serve this. Here we have our Fufu Corn and Khati. My Bamenda people, how na fear. Thank you guys so much for watching our video, and if you did like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you, and until next time, bye bye.